Hey guys, this is a full lap review of the Spec MX5 at Daytona. This is for preparation for the Full Sims race coming up. I did the practice session that they were hosting to try to learn, and at first I wasn't really going too fast, and then really started to find some pace once I figured out the bus stop. That's definitely the hardest corner out of them all. But for those who need it, I'm making this video. Just sit back, take out your notebook, and listen to all my little tips I'm gonna give, and hope you enjoy. Alright, welcome to the full lap review of Daytona and the SMX. Coming up, heavy, not super heavy actually. It's 60% brake, but your marker is going to be this line right here. I like to brake when my nose is at the end of it, but when it warms up, maybe you can push a little farther to maybe this middle seam in the road. But you're trying to hit 60% pressure, then brake in a straight line all the way to this white line that you'll see over here, and then ease off the brakes as you turn in. So start off 60% brakes, trying to fix my trace with the blips because they're not super smooth. I get out to the right, turn in, and get on the gas once I got it rotated. Left tires, try to get them as close here as possible. You can touch the curb or roll stress, but I wouldn't go too far because if you like drop right tires there, then it just messes up your run and you lose like a couple tenths. Try to get over as left as you can as fast as possible. Marker for braking is going to be this cut through road here. Braking once I get alongside it at a pretty heavy, I think it was like 70 or 80, but I was hitting ABS, I'm pretty sure. So coming in, it was 70, 80. Rolling off as I turn in, shift into second, and then once you get on the gas, you're pretty much shifting into third right away. But pretty much you're wanting to get back on gas once you're pointing at that white barrier. But I wouldn't watch that barrier. You still want to do your normal line, but that's just a reference. So I'll show you normal speed. Then on gas, shift up into second, use all the runoff. You do want to watch out because if you push out too far here, your middle of the car goes over like this gray part here, you will. So just be aware of that. Shifting up gears, get over right. This little kink in the white line is where you're going to turn. Now get left, as far left. You're going to be in 5th gear, and this is going to be your marker for braking. I wasn't braking right on it. I was braking a little before because I haven't mastered blipping yet, so my braking isn't consistent. But that was my reference. So I come up right before it, I would let off and get on the brakes. I ease off the brakes. Don't do that. You want to keep constant pressure, but as you turn, ease off. Shift down into second for that extra bit of rotation and to get out of the hole a little better. But pretty much once I'm down at this curb, I'm on the throttle. Just no waiting. Get on as soon as you can because it looks like you're going to go straight off into these tire barriers. But it actually, the road opens up for you. So on gas. Try to hug this tight as you can. I didn't even go in with enough speed there because I broke early. Now here is going to be your next reference point. Braking at 50% pressure once you're getting up to here. You want, I kind of got my right tires lined up to where they're going to go. Oh, you can't see my mouse anymore, but like right along the rumble strips there. So 50% pressure, and once you get it slowed down fast, then ease off the brakes pretty fast to get the rotation. And you are wanting to cut this curve, but I had some understeer. Some slide in the middle of the corner. You can go left tires through the grass, get no off track, and you'll get an insane run. Because I run out here, it's optimal for you to have your left tires like here and your right tires on the edge of the rumble strips. But still, get on the gas pretty early. Like once you got it down on the gas, don't let off even if you run out that far. But smooth steering wheel, if the car runs out to the outside, do that, and just don't try to jerk it back inside down to the line. Just nice and smooth with the steering wheel, try not to scrub off any speed. Now you are going to want to shift up into 6th gear at about 7,000 RPM. It might sound wrong, but you'll top out at 120 in 5th gear. Now next marker for the bus stop, the hardest corner. This is going to be your reference. Like once your car is right under it, that's when you'll start to brake on cold tires, and it's a lighter brake than you think. But my tires and brakes are warmed up. I'm going to brake in between the one and this light. I think I'm not going to say I could have gone in deeper, but 50%, I blipped, got way too much pressure, but it actually worked out because what I did here is whenever I blipped it, it gave me that rotation, and I was able to get to the left, and pretty much you get to the left, get it pointed as far left as you can, throw it back right, so then you have it narrowed up and pointed to just have a straight shot and get on the gas as soon as possible to go down this long straight, because this corner is really crucial for that. So I then throw it, release the brakes, and once I'm on the edge of that curb, I'm on the gas. One thing to note, you cannot go any farther right than what I did here, or else you'll get an off track. It's middle of the car going over the grass is an off track, and I got really close to that. But I got my car rotated, left side's loaded, and it's hooked up and turning. Same thing for this corner. Grass is off track for middle of the corner. But now, you're on the gas and you're letting the left tires roll out to this curb, the edge of the white curb. If you go any farther, you're risking off track if you go over the grass. And yeah, I forgot to say, you're going in, shifting down into 4th gear, blip into 5th, get it rotated, over this curve, blip into 4th, pitch it on the gas, let it roll out, and try to keep the steering wheel as smooth as possible. Remember, stay down as close to the line as you can, but you don't want to be on the line or else the car will start to twitch and you'll lose momentum. 7,000 RPM, more like 6,900 RPM is when you're shifting into sixth, hugging this yellow line. After those cones, you can go under the apron. So after these cones, you could go under the apron. And I was pretty much imitating qualifying here, so I went under the yellow line. And that saved me like half a tenth to get to 11.99. I think definitely 211.8 is possible because I had a mistake into that left-hander right over here. Not this one, the I don't know what it is, coming onto the long straight before the bus stop. But yeah, there you go. That is no draft. You know what? Why not? Let's just do draft for a second. I did a 2:10.2 with draft. Was it the perfect lap? I mean, you're never going to have a perfect lap, but pretty much all the same stuff. I was just a lot. I overslowed that one and turned in a little early. I think I had like a tenth to gain there. Definitely 209 is definitely possible with perfect draft and doing a really good lap. But I shift into second to get that rotation and to get it out of the corner. Now I'm really running down. Who is that, Bob? This was a really fun session with these guys. Learned a lot doing this. My braking looked better there. Oh, I say that, and then I did that right there. Yeah, still, I'm not using all the limit because my car is not forcing itself out there. But there, that's what you want to do. I still washed out a little wide, but what I did here is what you are aiming for in this corner. Turn in a little bit later and do exactly this. Make sure the middle of your car doesn't go over the grass or it's an off track. But left tires definitely cut over this. That is the fastest way to do it. Now stay in draft. Now I'm going, you top out at 127 no draft, maybe 128. And now I'm doing, what am I, 132, 133. So I'm braking a little bit earlier there. Still using a light brake, trying to set it up. Everyone here missed it, but I had it set up to the left, and I'm pointed left, and now I'm throwing it back right, able to get on the gas sooner. And I'm like really getting close to the limit here. That was not an off track. So I was as close as you can get to getting an off track there, but now I got a good run. I'm on his bumper. Gonna use the draft. That's some really good draft here. But then once you step out, I had a run and lost the run because it's like a parachute once you step out. But then I got the side draft going. Got the run from the people in front of us to help me out a little bit too. Hit 134, 35, got the 2:10.2. Well, there you go. There's a lap, no draft and draft. Hopefully that helps you guys in the full Sims races. I don't know if I'm going to do this for any other track, but if someone does need it, just let me know, and I will gladly do it for anyone who needs it. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and have a blessed week.